Hi guys, and welcome today to this final episode of my trading to 1 million coins from 500k. We left last episode on 924k. We're going to spend 400k on 26 players. I think I didn't catch the number, but I think it was 26 players. And we start this episode off with this centre defensive mid. Going to list these players up overnight because that is the time when the players sell best and sell for the most and more profit. This next player is the centre defensive mid Beckham. Gonna make 2k on him. The centre defensive mid Hernandez, I think I do pick him up later on in the episode. Or you can actually see him on that page if you look to the right. But I do actually sell this Hernandez around a 1,400 coin profit, I think. Next player is the centre mid Remy. In a terrible formation to be honest, but still gonna make around 4k on him. Gonna try and sell him for 11k in the end. I think he does sell for that, to be honest. I'm not sure if I have to lower his price, but as always you do have to lower prices with some players when trying to sell them. As you'll see from later on, I do have to lower some prices for these players. Well, next player is the centre attack mid Eto. I did miss that centre Cazorla there, but in a centre defensive mid position, but still going to try and make a couple of k on that centre Cazorla. This Eto here, that centre attacking mid Eto, going to try and make 2k on him. The centre mid Eto here in a 4-4-2 formation. Picked him up for 10,750 coins. Going to try and make 4k on him. This Sigurdsson here in a centre mid position. Picked him up for 19,000 coins. Going to try and sell him for 24,500 coins. That's it. Trying to make 4k on him after tax. Next place is Hernandez, as I said before. Centre defensive mid position for him in a 4-1-2 formation, which does go well with the centre defensive mid, and I think he will sell for that price, which brings us around a 2k profit, 2k to 1.5k profit on him. Next player is this Silver informed Nugent, centre forward position, as he does go for slightly less than his striker position, which does go for slightly less than the informed striker Nugent, but still going to try and make a couple of k on him. Next player is this striker Ozil. Not the most popular position for him, but still going to try and make 6 to 7k on him. Next player is the centre mid Sigurdsson. Picked him up for 4,500 coins. Really good deal on this guy. Going to try and sell him for 7k. Could have sold him for slightly more in the end, but wanted to try and sell him quite quickly to try and get this episode up as quick as possible. Next player is this goalkeeper Speroni. Quite a popular player in the Empire Championship, so I think he will go and sell for the price I do list him up for, which is 46,750 coins. For 46,750 coins, which brings us around a 98k profit, which is a really good profit for a player that only picks up for 35,000 coins. Next player is the striker Lucas. I picked him up on a really cheap buy now actually. It was just the 59th minute. Once again, just searching through these players, just searching for really cheap buy nows, and I did pick up that Lucas in the 59th minute. Gonna try and make 4k on him. That Hamsik there, gonna try and make a couple of k on him. And I pick up another Sigurdsson in a centre defensive mid position this time. And you just got quite a bit more in the centre defensive mid position, a lot more than I would have expected, because it's not much to change from centre mid to centre defensive mid. But hopefully we'll sell for that. Amount, which brings around a 6k profit. Next player is this Santi Cazorla. Going to try and make a couple of k on him. This Hernandez here, going to try and make around 2 to 3k on him. There's a really good profit on that guy, considering I could probably sell him for an extra k more, but because of his formation, his position don't go well together, I'm going to try and sell him for a little bit less. That Yaska line in there. Going to try and make around 45k on that guy, including that's with the tax. So that would be a really good profit on that guy. As always with Gascolina, it will be a good profit. Because if you followed me through this series, I've probably picked up around 4 to 5 Gascolinas. And they've probably altogether brought me around 200 to 250k. Which is actually half of the amount that I need to make for this episode, for this series, to get to 1,500k. Which is really good for one player. And he's probably the best player I've actually traded with on FIFA 13. So I would probably recommend him to trade with, but I know if I say that, everyone will start trading with him, and then he won't be a good player to trade with. So I try and find another player, just a player that suits you to trade with, and a player that makes you really good profit. But I'm just going through these players. This striker Pastor in a 4-1-2-1-2 formation, 4,500 coins. I think it will go for a really good amount actually. Just changing the prices, 7,500 coins, which brings a 3k profit on that guy, really good profit. Next place is striker Gertz in a 4-4-2 formation. I think Gertz does go for quite a lot in this formation and position. Gonna try and sell him for 17, 18k and taking a risk there to be honest, but we will probably sell for that. But let's see what price we do end up with all these players selling in the end. We do come back 1 million coins and 7,000. So for this episode we have actually made 84,000 coins. Sorry about that, I've got a cold, but 84,000 coins on 26 players. That's really good, that, to be honest. Probably the most I've made in this episode. I don't know if I've made more in this episode. I think this could be the most I've actually made in one episode, but that Santa Cazorla then of 14,000 coins. The centre mid Remy did actually go for 11,000 coins, then someone changed his formation there to 4-4-2. Which is really good. These Etos here, that centre attack mid Eto, 5,300. The centre, I think that's the centre defence mid Sigurdsson, I'm not sure. Just because the tick is in the way of the position. There's Nugent here, 35,000 coins. I did actually sell him. I don't know if I sold him for a loss, but I tried to sell him as quick as possible, because even if I did sell him for that, I would still be on. I decided to sell him for that because I was trying to get to 1 million coins as quick as possible, and he was the one player that just didn't sell at all. So I had to sell him for, I'm not sure if it's a loss actually, I think I had to sell him for no profit at all, but he did bring me up to 1 million coins in the end. This Hamzat Cave is 6,500, Sigurdsson, I think this is the centre mid Sigurdsson, 9,500, and the other Sigurdsson was the centre defence mid. So that centre defence mid Sigurdsson did go for quite a lot. The Ascalon here did once again go for the 205,000 coin mark, which is really good. This Hernandez here 43 formation did go for quite a bit. Good profits on these guys. Beckham there, Vidal for 3k, picked him up for 1,200 I think, so that's a 2k profit on him. That story did have to lower his price in the end, but that's still a really good price. And this Gertzer, he's also another player that did not sell, like that Nugent, so I had to list both those players at the price that I actually bought for starting bid price that I actually bought him for. But they still did bring me the 1 million coins in the end. But I hope you like this series, like the episode. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe.